This is Andrew, and I'm blogging for Social Justice. I will be speaking about the question of the week, which asks how do race, ethnicity, language affect theory, practice, and education. I'll be speaking about the language aspect of this question. When I read the question, it immediately made me think of something I actually had to research and present for another class, which something called the UNS Initiative. The UNS Initiative was a proposition in California in the year 1998, set forth by a man named Ron Unz. Ron Unz was a politician, conservative politician in the 90s. I think he ran for governor in 94, did not win. But what this initiative proposed was that in ESL classrooms, essentially all instruction in languages other than English was to be done away with. It allowed for a maximum of 1 year of transitionary immersion into English from the child's native language. So what that means is if you just came from China and you're 12 years old and you've never had any instruction in English at all, you were only allowed to have 1 year where Chinese would be used in the classroom to assist you into your acquisition of English. Needless to say, this initiative was not backed by any research, and UNS never taught in the field, so he had no practical experience or knowledge on what he was proposing. Nonetheless, the bill passed, and actually similar initiatives exist in about half the country, about 25 states right now, 15 years later. However, these laws that exist in other states across much of the country, not as effective as the initial UNS initiative wanted to be, and that comes from the same reason of how there was no research done before the initiative existed. It's basically proved to be impractical. So although the bill might still exist on paper in many states, it was repealed in Massachusetts, for example, but where it does still exist, it's not really doing what it outright stated it wanted to do, because it just doesn't work. It can't work. The research shows you need 4 to 7 years to become proficient in a language, no matter what, no matter how immersed you are in it or not 1 year. So, just got me thinking, and at least for a language, this is one way that it affects or can affect theory and practice in education. This has been Andrew, blogging for Social Justice.